Four Sons Pizzeria, Frankford Avenue, Kensington section, Philadelphia. I ate this cheesesteak with Rich Shane of Fermented Adventure. We took our cheesesteaks to the Philadelphia Brewing Company, and we had a few brews, ate our cheesesteaks, and recorded an episode of Fermented Adventures podcast. Rich and I covered the cheesesteak in pretty good detail, so I did do a quick 28-second version of what I usually do with my cheesesteak, but then I'm going to flip it over to me and Rich at Philadelphia Brewing Company for a complete description of this cheesesteak.
Four Sons, Four Brothers, Frankford Ave. Good. I mean, it's standard. Standard. Look at it, standard. Plenty of extras, plenty of good stuff. Sat on the grill, spent some time together. Nice flavor. But, standard cheesesteak. Standard.
I took my sign selfie there, and it's in the window they have a shaded Jason.
Okay.
Or Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. All right, so we've looked at the appearance, we've looked at the atmosphere, we got that down. So take us through your cheesesteak, Philadelphia Cheesesteak Adventure, and how we're going to evaluate this cheesesteak.
I like the likes of it. The mushrooms definitely spent some time on the grill. Unfortunately for the roll, because we're both long-winded, and the roll spent a half hour wrapped up, it's got a little soggy on it.
But that's on us.
That's our fault.
That's our fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks like it's got a decent cheese melt. I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm going to take a bite to find out.
Take a bite. Do I
sure.
get to take a bite?
You do. Do you want to alternate bites this time so one of us can be talking while the other one?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. On the TV show, we were both biting at the same time, so we had to wait with our mouths full. So you go first, and I'll talk. And
right.
What I'm looking forward to is when I know they have the ginger cider. I'm looking forward to having a bite and seeing how that ginger cider kind of comes together with their gregarious ginger. So your first bite, I know you're chewing. You do have somewhat of a smile on your face. You're kind of tilting your head. You're thinking.
I mean, it's good.
It's hard to really talk when you've got a mouthful of cheesesteak, isn't it?
Well, it's hard to be understood.
Okay.
I can talk with a mouthful. No
Right,
one
it's hard to
understands
be
what I'm saying. And you're going to get some cheesesteak on your sweater.
That's okay. It'll wash off. All right, you talk, and I'm going to take a bite of this cheesesteak.
It has a good amount of mushrooms. Good amount of fried onions, good amount of mushrooms, good amount of cheese. Maybe a slice or two more of cheese melted through the whole cheesesteak a little bit better. It's above average. We ruined the roll, so
Okay.
I'm not going to take any points off the roll.
Can I tell you something? I like the roll soggy like this because it really absorbed a lot of the oils from the cheese and the meat, so I'm good with that. I'll tell you what I like to have on this, and just me, I can taste the mushroom, so I get the woodiness, the earthiness of the mushroom. I get the sweetness of the onion. I want some pepper in this. I want some black pepper and maybe just a little bit of spice. That's what I'm looking for. But if I'm packing this up for a game or a tailgating, I am not going to be disappointed. This is delicious.
You know, that's a conversation I have with people a lot. Is, you know,
I'm perfect on a bite.
I saw that. That's why I start talking. Is that the conversation we have is, should they season it or not? Yeah, because not everybody's going to like the same seasoning. One of the places that I rated highly, a 3-pound cheesesteak for $15, Tender Bones down in Delaware. A lot of comments come back that it's over seasoned, or it has too many peppers in it, or too many fried onions in it. So it's hard. So I get that a place isn't going to want to over season or heavily season something, but yeah, a little bit of pepper. This thing definitely. This has all the makings of being really good, but I think it's just missing a little bit.
And it's hard to say because they could be just domestic mushrooms, but the one I'm looking at there could be a little criminy. But I'll tell you what, I get a good mushroom flavor.
Huh?
What's that?
You're like a closet foodie.
I know, it's being an executive chef or a past executive chef too.